Susan, I'm going to stop you now because I think we spent enough time on that idea.
Okay. God, I hope that's Susan's actual business plan. To be a good leader, it sometimes pays to listen to your team. Sometimes you have to use other people's ideas. Just try not to use a really famous other people's idea.
I thought what we could do is we could have some sort of advert where you've got the old school Labrador that everybody loves. Yeah. You've got the it boy, the pug. They're getting together, don't like each other too much, but at the end of it, they become pals. And that would be the name of the brand, Pals.
Pal is the second biggest dog brand in the world.
Don't think you'll get it.
Or if not the first.
That's not the only time the candidates have shown a disturbing lack of basic knowledge.
Are the French eco-friendly? Do the French go camping? Are the French very fond of their children? I honestly know nothing about the French or their culture. Do a lot of people drive in France?
I mean, who would have guessed that the French like cars? Good thing for you, though, is if you don't know anything about the French, Lord Sugar will give you a way to find out. And that's one of our most important lessons. Know your market.
I'd like to specifically know if the child's rucksack and car seat is something that the pitch tomorrow would purchase or not.
And you prefer that over the teapots?
Yes. Market research, performed excellently here by Melody.
La deuxième chose, c'est un siège et après le siège comme ça et c'est un sac. Oui, 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 d'accord, d'accord, oui, oui.
This is not the answer she wants to hear, so she wisely asks someone else.
Après siège pour la voiture, c'est un sac. Et la prix...
She just interprets the answers to back up her own agenda.
People thought that the car seat may not be a good idea for the mass market because they don't use cars very much.
Thank you so much for all coming in. We've just shown some footage of market research being done. Did you enjoy watching the footage of the market research?
Absolutely, yeah.
You really enjoyed it? OK, fine. So that's a general thumbs up to market research footage. And did you feel that it was moving the show along and...
Oh, yeah, it was really helpful.
Really helpful. OK, fine, I'm going to write that down, helpful. But if we had a choice of that or focus groups, which would you be more interested in saying?
Focus groups.
Yeah. OK, fine. That's really interesting now. OK, well, we can probably make that happen.
Ted, pack it up.
Ted, chill out, would you?
Just like the public on the street, focus groups might not tell you what you want to hear.
So who votes for the Hearts biscuit? OK.
But don't worry, they too can be easily ignored.
We had a fantastic focus group. They said that the hearts were good.
I think hearts are the worst thing to do, and I'm sorry, Melody, but I'm going to eliminate that straight up.
Sorry, they thought that the hearts were much better than any other shape.
You could blame a focus group's difference of opinion on old age.
So just to quickly move on to the name of the actual magazine. Joy. First Lady. Absolutely not. Radiance.
Oh my God, they're all horrible.
They're all horrible. Okay.
Because if you're young, you'll know much better.
For the old-looking, young-hearted. I don't know. Yeah.
What about Life's Too Short? The old boot? Or the old soap? Or the old...
The statement, I want to see more footage of photo groups. Would you agree or strongly agree? And the statement is, I would like to watch more footage of focus groups.
Strongly agree.
Strongly agree. OK, fine. Well, that's really interesting. Thank you very, very much. OK, well, we can probably do that for you.
Certainly, don't let a qualified professional like a vet change your mind.
Do you buy the same dog food for all the dogs that you have?
No. And the reason you don't feed the same food to everybody is that you have size differences, breed differences, and to pack all that into one tin is almost impossible.
Hold on, we've come up with...
For every day, there's every dog.
Every dog, yeah?
I like every cat, every animal, every whatever you want. It's brilliant.
And don't listen to students. No reason, just don't.
What we're actually doing is we're creating a new free lads mag.
I wouldn't want to give it that sort of brand.
It seems like ultimately what we're all saying is just raise the tone of the whole thing.
Kind of thinking dirty secretary.
Well, is it fitting into our target audience as we sort of
established from the focus group?
Yeah, but I think one thing we do need to bear in mind is our focus group was quite focused.
The only people you can rely on are 5-year-olds.
You could put kind of bright colour stars on perhaps the sides of the packets.
Like shooting stars. Would come out of you as 3D.
Shooting stars. I'll take credit for that one. I'm only joking.
Moral of the day.
We are back in business here.
In business.
Helen, you have got yourself an order for 800,000 units.
It pays to steal from children.
It's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that. That is a launch of a mega product. They must have loved this product.
And if you don't listen to your focus group, you'll just end up looking like a fool.
Hello. Here we go. Work hard, play hard is our unique selling point. Let's face it, lots of guys like to get a bit of dollar in their pocket, yeah, to impress the ladies. Yeah. So we feature in our Lads magazine, how do you blow your load?
How do you think advertisers will feel about
that phrase?
Blow your load.
I think it's a Lads magazine.
Our advice would probably be in the future to tone that down.
Yeah.
See, when you're face-to-face with professionals, you have to act like you know what you're doing. It's a very important business lesson right there, which is never let on you're an amateur.
If you want to work with Lord Sugar, you need to prove that you can make it in the big boys' world. This process isn't just about taking photos with your phone and measuring things with a paper ruler. No, it's a professional enterprise where your work's aided by microphones,
slang, hey,
tang, big cameras.
That's a really good one. Yeah, really like that one there, Jim.
And whizzy computers.
Does it look premium to you?
And girls.
Do you want me to,
No, I'm fine.
Okay, forget the girls. The point is, the Lord Sugar doesn't want to hear that you've been larking around like an amateur.
Stop it! Stop it! God, okay, guys, stop it now. This is real.
Okay,
we need to win this task. For the for the purpose of this task, I'm now focusing. Okay.
Being professional involves not offending people.
This is Lola, and she's a Sphinx cat.
It has some bearings of it like a chicken. Sorry. So I guess we'll have to look at some more.
It involves pretending that you care. And it mainly involves sounding like you know what you're doing.
Can you have the dog on all fours?
On all fours? Standing up, you mean?
Standing up, yeah. Perfect.
The more complicated the terminology,
That looks absolutely revolting.
That's perfect.
I think that's good.
the more professional you'll appear.
So can we do with the open legs, please?
Sometimes your one-to-one with real professionals will be because you want their business. This is when the stakes get really high, because this is the all-important pitch.
The decision of who should do a pitch should be taken very seriously.
We've got a fantastic app that we need to sell.
This is what Melody does, I understand, for a living.
I work in the youth sector, so I'm used to giving presentations to 3,000 young people at a time, just like that, you know, that's what I do for a living, and I've been doing it for 13 years.
You should carefully decide who best represents your brand.
The person who I would like to do the 3-minute presentation at the trade fair would be myself.
These are important clients, so show off your knowledge of their company.
I understand that Pocket Lint has about 37,000 unique visitors a month. That's extremely impressive. That's why we're here. However,
We actually have 1.7 million uniques a month. Considerably larger than 37,000.
Remember, Lord Sugar sends you to the big companies, not the little ones.
I would like to know minimum order quantity.
Minimum order quantity is very reasonable, so we would consider as low as 10 units.
La Redoute is one of the most formidable commercial organisations in France. 10 units for La Redoute. Ludicrous.
Fabulous.
Let's talk about shopping. It seems like the simplest thing in the world, but every year this causes heartbreak, so we'll give it a rule all of its own. Shopping is easy when you know how. First up, a masterclass.
Like me, you probably learned how to go shopping as a child. If you didn't, this is how it works. You walk into a shop and you ask for what you want.
Hello, I'd like 15 penny sweets if I could, please.
5 of these, yeah?
Yeah, please, that would be great.
You get out your money and you pay.
How much is that?
15 pence only, please.
I've got 10 pence.
I do.
So what can you do?
Yeah, 15 pence.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I mean, I've got 10 pence now. We can walk away, deal done.
No, it's 15.
I can go to 11 pence. That's as far as I can go then. I really am under a lot of pressure here.
No, still 15.
I've got a brilliant idea. Right, why don't we settle and shake on 12 pence? 12 pence for you, me, we're happy, shake hands, life is good.
Sorry.
No, okay. 14 pence, as high as I can go. That is absolutely my top offer is 14. 15. I have 15 pence. You got a deal on 15 pence? Fantastic. There's your 15 pence. That's fantastic. What a deal. What a deal.
Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you. See, that's how you make a deal.
The only way you can haggle properly is if you know how much the product is worth before you go into the shop. This is not a guessing game.
Just say whatever price they say for the top hat, I want you to just literally
Straight
shoot
down the line,
really,
half.
really low, and just say like just say like a £5.
That is priced at 365.
So much higher than we expected.
Okay.
Why do we meet halfway? 9.25. It's what's that? 25p. Come on.
10 metres will be 119.50.
So I'm trying to be helpful to you. 9.50 is the bottom line.
It's actually for a very, very important client.
How would that make a difference to me?
Remember, markets are a good place for haggling.
But I think you're happy enough for that, and there's 40 quid. Yeah, go on then. We'll do it. Good man.
Mayfair boutiques.
Even just go down by 1 penny.
I'll give you the penny.
Okay, well,
Yeah?
that might help.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll give you the
Oh,
penny.
perfect. Thank you
Personally,
so
I'll
much.
give you the penny. £399.99p.
Come on, shake on that.
Even better.
Of course, it's much more complex if you don't even know where you're supposed to go to buy the things. I mean, very rarely will the list just say some boots or a Land-Rover Josh or some horseshoes.
Because of the name of your business, as a somewhere where we would get a top hat from.
Not around here,
No.
Especially not from Top Hat Dry Cleaners.
Of course, yeah.
Shopping's even harder if you don't know what the item is.
I'm trying to find a 10